Hello everyone, and welcome to Contest of Spirit Tier 2. My name is Thomas, and next to me, happy he's back, Pure Blades, mate. Welcome.
It's been a long time. I've missed you, buddy. An iconic track to get me back into the swing of things as well.
Yeah, 100%. Lovely historic track, so hopefully these guys can put up a great show.
As they always do.
Yeah,
Of
as they
course.
always do. We got a very interesting battle for the championship, to be honest. We got Jacob and Vermeer separated by 9 points. So, yeah, it's definitely something to look out for. And of course, we got those midfield battles who start to heat up as well, with guys dropping down from higher tiers. So, yeah, midfield is spicing up as well. So, hopefully, we're gonna see some great action today. Like you already said, we almost have every single week. Teams try for qualifying. Don't know about the race. Hopefully
I'll
we
try
will
and
get
some
the inside
information on that.
knowledge. Yeah. So waiting for the guys to go out on track. Talking about some general things. It's X47 Dan. It's his birthday tomorrow, so I already want to wish him a very happy birthday, and hopefully he can give him an early birthday present today.
Yeah, maybe a podium for Dan. I think his last one was Bahrain. So, podium would be lovely for Dan, but maybe wishful thinking, we shall see.
You never know. It's a track, and it's a track, well, not really known for overtaking, but at least for some good action. As well as the higher chance of a safety car because of the last update. So you never know, maybe some safety cars are gonna help him to reach the podium, or maybe he's just got the pure pace to put it on podium. You never know.
Didn't have one last night, but we did have a VSC, and I believe that is Foxland first out. Could be Arbar, it is Arbar.
It is our great.
In the Williams first out on track, of the softs.
Yeah, I think it's okay to qualify on the softs right here.
Yeah, the strategy, it's either a soft to medium or a medium to soft. You definitely don't want to be going on the hard tyres if you can avoid it.
Yeah, unless you get caught up in maybe an accident in the first couple of laps, you want to go on to the hards.
They are just so slow around this track. It's there was a few guys. I know Muzzer went onto the hard yesterday after an accident early, and they didn't really benefit him. So maybe one of these guys can make it work. It's just out of raw pace. Got a few guys emerging from the pits now.
Yeah, you would say that because this is a track with a lot of high-speed corners, as well as some big traction zones. You would expect that the hard tire is not working around here, but you never know, of course. Alp is in the chat, mate. Welcome, you are here. Happy you joined us for tonight's race, and he says that he thinks the pole time will be a 1:27.611 from Jacob. So that's something to keep in mind.
Obviously, like you mentioned, a tight battle between Jacob and Varamir for the championship just starting to emerge. We thought Jacob would run away with it towards the break, and Varamir's just come out of nowhere. I think it's more to do with Jacob as he goes off the track and he just bumped his front wing. That was very weird from Jacob. He's just burnt a set of softs and will now come back into the pits. That's very strange from Jacob.
Rosa is in as well as Kavy. Good evening, mate. And Rosa is in, and he says that the pole time is going to be a 1:27.690. Stay on board with Arbor for this lap. Yeah, just like you said, with the championship. Yeah, of course, we all thought after the first 10 rounds there was going to be an easy championship win for Jacob, but because of his holiday and a couple of disappointing results, it completely turned around, to be honest. And yeah, it's now all to play for between Vermeer and Jacob, so that's definitely interesting to see. Vermeer as well stepped up his qualifying game. He was already a little bit of lagging, was also all around like P8, P7, and it's just not good enough if you want to match Jacob, who always puts it into the top 3 if nothing strange happens. So yeah, that was the real big thing, but Vermeer stepped up his qualifying game, and yeah, he's certainly been up the higher positions in the second period of the season. So yeah, definitely some real good stuff from the Welshman, as Alba puts it up onto pole position, first lap time of the day with 1:28.6.
Solid banker lap from Arba. You just wonder, maybe he's waiting for that set of mediums as Varutmir sets a 1:27.9 to go provisional pole. Maybe Arba's waiting for those mediums to come into their own. Maybe attempt a reverse strategy, which is strong as long as you can get overtaking done.
Yeah, that will be crucial. Go on with the Red Bull with 2 spare Wizard. He's going through 130R now. Up to the patch game before start, finish straight. Let's see what the Red Bull can do. He puts in a...
Oh, he comes in.
He comes in, and did he touch
Very
the
late.
pit wall?
He definitely touched the pit wall. That was very late from 2-spell. We've got I'm missing Toro Rosso in the chat, or even Haas. Sorry, missing Haas in blank.
Yeah, he's busy saving his country.
You're a hero, blank. You're a hero.
Yeah, you are our hero.
Dan with a 1:29.9 on the softs, definitely a banker lap. The banker lap's starting to emerge, or the slower times. I know a lot of these guys can probably easily beat that.
I'm on board with Jacob now, as he is going to start his first flying lap after he apparently, from your perspective,
no, he
broke his front wing.
He dinged the wall coming out of Spoon, and he didn't lose it, so I'm just wondering. He went straight on through the gravel trap, so I don't know, but maybe get some information about that after the race.
Good racing lines through the S is very difficult to get it absolutely right. Got a few spots where you really know when to steer in, so that's very lovely. It's just a beautiful flowing track in my opinion. I love to drive around there.
It is a lovely track indeed. Everything just seems to go together.
Yeah, 100%. And when you nail a lap time around here, it's so satisfying. It's absolutely amazing feeling.
And I believe Suzuka, it took track designers, I think 6 times of going and drawing up a track to make it this perfect.
Yeah, but it's certainly worth it.
It's certainly worth it, because we've been blessed with... I just looked down the column on the tyres there, and Max is on wet tyres. He's not out on track, but he's on the wet tyres. So...
That's very strange.
Very strange.
Jacob goes onto the start finish straight, and he puts in a 1:27.9, really close to Vermeer's title contender, but not quick enough to put it on pole position, so it stays P1 for the Pink Panther. Go on to maybe Donamo. I think he's pushing. Let's see what he can do. He is not gonna.
Cheering on Matty and Dan, tier 3 commentators. Some would say the best commentators in COS, but I mean Thomas and Lewis have got an argument about that, so I'll leave that to them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give my opinion about it now. Alp says that he lost the track apart from the bump coming out of the last corner, and I've got to agree with him. It's absolutely a horrible bump. Actually, it killed me last season on the last lap. So
And I believe if
yeah.
That is where Kubica lost it in Q1 last season.
Yeah, so even the professionals make those mistakes.
He hit the bump and just completely lost it into the wall.
Yeah, wasn't that the first one to go out or something?
Yeah.
What I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like coming up to his flying lap, and he just biffed it. Two-Spell now back out on track on a flying lap, I believe. He is. He's pushing for it as he comes through Kobayashi curve. And
Is that Kobayashi curve?
Yep, the hairpin.
Oh, nice.
Where I correct Dan because I've decided to be smug. The overtaking that Kamui Kobayashi did was 2012, his first and only podium in Formula One, in what was a truly hectic season.
Yeah, it was. It was quite fun, to be fair.
Purple middle sector as he comes down through
I see it on my screen.
yeah.
You never know if that's accurate, because I see a lot of guys getting purple second sectors, but maybe it is. We will see in a second.
Comes through to the line, punches through, 128.8 for the Wizard. That puts him P6, and in a fairly good position. I'm pretty sure Dan said it yesterday, if it flashes purple then it's a personal best, but if it stays purple it's a session best.
Ah, okay.
Evening, Tim. Welcome in, mate. Not too long left to go now. Just about half of qualifying, just less. Max still yet to get out and he's still got the wet tyres on. That's very concerning. Who is on it? I'll have a look at Matty.
He's on board with Big State and he improves by almost 7/10, puts it up into P3 with a 128.1, so bringing lap time from the Toro Rosso. Good job from
Matty
him.
coming through the S's and through Dunlop Curve and into two of the nicest corners in motorsports, the two Degners.
Yep.
He gets it through there. And it was, I believe, a purple sector 1 for Matty. Looked like it stayed for a long time.
Oh, I see yellow through 130R, and there is a Toro Rosso waiting for the other Toro Rosso, I think.
It looked like someone was maybe out of fuel. Not sure. Oh, he's going to punch down the straight now to the Sector 2 split. He's a whole second up on his time, so this will put him up to about P9 if he can improve just a little bit more. Comes down the hill, down the bump and punches for the line.
It's
yeah,
P9.
P9.
Great prediction.
128.9. He did a great position as well, as Matrix, I think, just improved. Jamie definitely improved.
I'm on board now with X427 on the mediums, so this is something to look out for, because if he can put it inside the top 10, he is allowed to start on those mediums. So it could be crucial for him to put it inside the top 10. Let's see what he can do. Goes through 140R right now. Big braking zone, easy to lock up. And this is probably a spot where you see maybe a couple of overtakes as well. Well, a lot of these guys will probably wait till the start finish straight to make their move. Then, what? You will be disappointed. Only 14th place with 129.4. It is a good lap time, but not good enough to put it inside the top 10. So everyone decided to go out to the softs instead of.
Thought he would have gone on the softs. Varamir is on mediums. He's punching for the line. 128.8, so he can't beat his time. That's Wisey boy, so.
Yeah, that's right, but yeah, I think Vermeer gave him slipstream and Vermeer pulled into the pits.
I switched to Varamir and it just sort of stayed on Wisey boy. Anyway.
Go to Jacob now, taking a little bit of slipstream from the Toro Rosso ahead of him, and he puts in a purple sector 2. And it flash purple, so I think it's personal best.
Yeah, personal best in sector 2.
Goes up to the line. It's P1 with 127.7.
Yeah, just the 1.5 tenths quicker than Varamir, but I think it might be enough. Varamir is gonna get ready to come out, I think, from the Racing Point garage.
Timo, you're not the only one running out of fuel. Tonamo is as well.
Never had it happen. Never had it happen before.
Let's see, I think Charlie is on a lap.
I'd be surprised if he was. He's on.
He's in ERS mode 5.
That's old.
Yeah, but he is in ERS mode 5, so he must be pushing. Otherwise I don't see a reason why he would still be running in ERS mode 5. Well, if the timer is correct, I don't think he will have time enough to put in a lap after this one. So he's got to do it now. There is a Ferrari in 130R standing still. Is there a mistake from Dan? Yeah, he's in the grass. Surprisingly enough.
Maybe just getting out of the way. He's out of fuel.
Ah.
Poor Danny, he's out of fuel.
Oh,
that's just unfair.
Yeah, that is. Oh, yeah.
He couldn't do anything about that. That's absolutely. I feel sorry for Dan there.
It's a shame. Charlie improved to a 128.4, currently now in P8. As Toespel is the first one to go out on track to set his last, and hopefully for him, quickest lap time of the day. Yeah, Charlie, surprisingly enough, 2-lap-old soft tires. And if he can't improve, he's got to start on worn soft tires. That's not very smart play from the Renault.
He won't be able to improve, he's not going to get round in time.
Yeah. Oh, and Toespel comes back in. So, I think that's qualifying over for Toespel.
Very possibly, but he won't be too disappointed with the position he's in. P12, he gets a free choice of strategy. And I have got a weather update for you.
Ooh, tell us.
From the disqualified man himself. And he says it's dry, but it will get overcast at the end, so maybe a little bit of drizzle.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Nothing to get too excited about.
Thank you very much, Dan. I'm on board now with Max, who is on the softs instead of the wets, so that's at least an improvement already. And he is trying to put it inside of the 10, maybe even better. This will be his last lap as he goes on to the line.
And he's in,
no,
so no lap time
okay.
set for Max. And he absolutely wangs it into the pits there.
Yeah, he's probably frustrated.
No, I imagine he is. Matty now round for his final flying lap.
Yeah, we will firstly go on board with him, and I need to keep an eye out for those outlap things, because if they disappear I know who's in front of who. So it's first Matrix.
Matrix, Slater, Jacob. Oh, and Matty's in the wall.
Matty. We go to Matrix. It's Matrix, Big Slater, Jacob, Jamie, Vermeer. That's it.
That is it.
Now I need to remember that. Oh,
Then
there
why
is
he
a
boring?
Mercedes. Very
Max.
strangely parked. It's Max.
I wonder, has
So
he
he-
retired? No, it's not.
He spun it
Is
on
it?
his
No, that's
outlet.
Lewis.
It's Lewis. Oh yeah, of course. It's Lewis. So he spun it coming out of the last S's, so to say.
Yeah, through Dunlop Curve.
Which
And
is
he'll
a
be
tricky
very
corner to be fair. He
disappointed
probably
with himself
clipped the
there.
grass on the outside
Yeah,
and
clip
just
the
spun
grass
it.
or clip the entry on the clip the curb on entry, which is a very dangerous thing to do.
So Matrix is the first one to come across the line from the top 5. So let's see what he can do.
I missed his sector 2 split.
Yeah, same for me. Terrible commentators.
Well, you are, mate. I don't know about that.
Goes up to the line. It stays P4 for Matrix because Donamo overtook him. So we go to Big Slater now. Stays P5. We go to Jacob. Doesn't improve. So we go to Veramir. What can the Welshman do? As Jamie puts it up into P2. Veramir gets those P2 back with 127.8. What's Arbor gonna do? He's in ERS mode 0, so he is given up.
Yeah, he's invalidated.
Is Foxland gonna do something special? He's 3 tenths up, so maybe he can take that P9 from Charlie.
Oh, he has to counter steer to avoid the pit wall.
Well, he did. He took P9.
P9 for Foxland.
And Crowan pulls into the pits. Yeah, that's it. So, championship contenders P1 and P2 with Jamie. Very well done in a great P3 with Dynamo P4, Matrix and Big Slater both Torosas P5, P6, Arbor P7, Dresse best Ferrari in P8, Foxland P9, Charlie rounds off the top 10 on 2-lap old softs to keep in mind. Wisey Boy P11, first one to have got a free tire choice. Tuspel P12, Crowan P13, Matty P14, Racer P15, Max P16, and then, unfortunately enough, got disqualified for parking in a dangerous position. So he has got to start from last on grid. So everyone in the chat, make sure to get your predictions in. Who is gonna be on the podium? And look how close it is between the McLaren and the Racing Point. You love to see it. Such a big gap as well, by the way, between P10 and P11. Because the rest of the grid is sort of close to each other, but you see a little bit of a gap forming between P10 and P11. So maybe we're gonna see 2 trains in the race as well. You never know, of course. As Ricky says that it's a shame Robin and Perry aren't in this tier now. Yeah, it is a shame, mate, because they would have put up a great fight as well. As Tiger Ghoul is in the chat and he says Dresse Besse is going to get P3. So big expectations from the Ferrari. And who is gonna be the naughty boy today?
Oh, I'm gonna put a bold prediction on Max.
I think it was Max last week as well. So
it was Max.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, when is he gonna learn it?
Big winners. And he might get a qualifying ban from just pressing X.
Yeah, because it's sort of his 5th time already. Let's see, Elp says the prediction is gonna be Vermeer, Slater, Matrix, Crowan. Oh wait, it's gonna be Vermeer, Slater, Matrix, Crowan first DNF, 1 safety car and surprise performance from Foxland. That's a very accurate prediction.
Let's have a look at the tyres. Everyone in the top 10 on softs, and I do feel bad for Charlie because of those 3-lap old softs that he's running on. And the only man outside the top 10 to start on the Red Bull tyre is Crowan. So reverse strategies for everyone but Crowan outside the top 10.
Yeah,
we saw Forza Fredo make it work to go from P12 to P6 yesterday.
Yeah, we will probably see a very aggressive Crowan in the first couple of laps because he needs to make those soft tires work.
And he'll certainly need to gain positions quickly. If he wants to stand any sort of chance of staying with his fellow outside the top 10 starters.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, as well as I mentioned, the gap between P10 and P11, because it was 3 tenths. So as well as they got a different tire compound, I think we will see a gap open up between P10 and 11 very soon. So he needs to make the job done to get at least inside the top 10 to get any chance of a good result today. Everyone is almost lining up to the grid. Jacob going through the last chicane now.
And I've been asked to watch for formation lap shenanigans.
Yeah, I can see on the minimap there.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, they're pretty stretched out as well, so don't think we will see any surprises. Don't see anyone on the grid, so should be good. So here we have it. Everyone line up to the grid. 5 red lights. And away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. It's a good start from Jacob. It's a terrible start from Vermeer. Was already under pressure from Donamo and Jamie. Jamie goes round the outside. Donamo goes down the inside. And it's Renault taking P3 from Jamie. As Dresser is already up to P6, brilliant start.
All clean through turn 1.
What happened to Matrix? Terrible start from Arcos, Kimi Räikkönen. He's losing positions left, right and centre.
And I think maybe he just had a slow start. He gives Wisey Boy a bit of a nudge.
Look at this. What?
He's just slowing down.
It doesn't seem like he got any wing damage. And he's in last place now.
It's very strange.
Quickly go back into action because Two-Spell made an overtake on Charlie, who was under pressure now from Crowan. We already expected it. Crowan on the softs, he needs to be aggressive, and that's Crowan up into P10. Already gained 3 positions, and he's got a Two-Spell on mediums in front of him, so it should be a good move for him as well.
A really aggressive move from Crowan up the inside into Spoon Curve as they come through the flat out 130R and down towards the Casio Triangle.
Big fight going on for P4 as Jamie is under pressure from Big Slater. Big Slater chooses the outside. Can he make the mistake? Of course, no DRS yet. It will be activated from lap 3 onwards. She tries to go around the outside, but that's almost an impossible move. It's Jamie holding on to that P4. As I say that, is Big Slater gonna go for the move? No, he's not. Jamie closes the door, and now it's a chance for the Ferrari of Tresse to maybe make a move. But it's a very narrow part of the track right there, so I don't think we'll see any overtakes in this part of the track. So Racer is making a move on Charlie, as I say it.
I'm not sure what Matrix is playing at. He's on the hard tyre. Strange decision from Matrix. Very strange.
Elps us in the chat. I predicted the Matrix podium and he's in last now. I'm sorry. Look at this. Big Slater and Jamie. Oh, side by side going for 130R. Is Big Slater gonna go for the move? Yes, he is. Oh, they make contact. And this is his chance for the Ferrari now. He's already past Big Slater. And he needs to get into the slipstream of the Alfa Romeos. Is he gonna do it?
Oh, he's boxed in. Oh, and Slater smartly avoids that. Would have been a massive accident if Slater had kept any sort of speed into that corner.
Dressé took full advantage of Jamie and Big Slater battling now, and that's the Ferrari up into P5, and he will be looking to get that P4 as well, as the gap between Donamo and Jamie is already 2.5 seconds. Donamo himself is losing touch to Vermeer in front of him as Big Slater picks up 3 second worth of time penalties.
That was not a warning.
Oh, he got it in once.
It wasn't a warning. No, he wasn't off the track. It wasn't the track extension. It was very strange.
So let's see what Vermeer can do. He is 9 tenths behind Jacob. He is pushing. He will get DRS on the start-finish straight if he can stay within it 1 second, and I think he will, because he's already closing in on the straight. Closing in to the McLaren
so
in the braking
zone. Closer to Jacob. He's braking so much later. They come down onto the main straight. DRS wide open for Varamir.
Close enough to make a move.
Donamo doesn't have it, so
yeah, these guys will pull away even more, I think.
Yeah, Varamir and Jacob's chance to run away with it now.
Oh, look at Jamie and Dressé. Dressé goes round the outside of turn 1, and that's the Ferrari up into P4. And the prediction from Tiger Gill in the chat is taking shape now with a Dressé P3 he predicted, and he is already up into P4. Let's see, the two Williams very close together as Foxland overtook Arbor, to be fair. So brilliant stuff from Foxland. As there is a little bit of a train forming behind Dressé. It was the Jamie train first, but now Dressé overtook him. So Dressé either needs to pull away or make sure Jamie's not going to overtake him, because otherwise this train will get bigger and bigger.
I believe if Jamie gets DRS, Jamie can push on and overtake Dressé as Dressé did to him on the last stop. There is only one DRS zone here, but it is very effective on the downhill run to turn 1. And he is going to get DRS. Poor exit though. Jason could keep this, and he will. Poor exit from Jamie.
And Jamie's really low on ERS as well, so this is the chance now for Dressé to really pull away.
They're both low on ERS.
Oh, Crowan and the Wizard. As Tuspo gets overtaken by Crowan, so Crowan finally got past the Red Bull. Because he needs to push now to close in on Arbor.
Good job of holding him up though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he did a brilliant job.
Couple more laps and he might have started to have a tyre advantage. There's a yellow flag in sector 1, it's Max.
It's Max.
I believe it is Max, and he's going slowly. Coming through first Degner.
And he lost his right hand side from his front wing. Or left it is.
Yeah,
left wing damage. No, right as well. Yeah, both end plates gone. So he must have done something strange.
I believe it was out of Dunlop curve. So an unfortunate accident, but it happens.
It happened, can't do anything about it. Dressé now, can he defend once again from the Alfa Romeo behind him? I think he will. And because of the DRS that Jamie gets, Big Slater is just not being able to get past him. As Foxland hangs on to it as well in P7, and Arbor has to leave a little bit of a gap. And he is feeling the pressure from Chrome behind him, who's just within a second. Oh, Donamo!
Is it Donamo?
It's Donamo. And he made a mistake. No wing damage, but he spun, I think, as Max retired in the pits. So a mistake from the Renault, and that's Dressé up into P3.
Wow. And, I'll get you the last lap times to get your Matrix's pace compared to the leaders. Matrix's last time was a 1:33.8. Oh. Jacob 1:32.8. Varamir 1:32.5.
Oh, talking about Matrix and Charlie, they both pick up 3 seconds, so...
Charlie dropped down a bit. I wonder if there's been an accident there.
So Renault's losing out now.
Dynamo obviously with wing damage. And they will prepare a new front. No, they won't.
Oh, Dressé! Dressé's off into the gravel. That's the prediction out of the window.
I wouldn't rule Dracer out just yet. But certainly puts a damper on the prediction.
Yeah, 100%.
He loses 8 places there. Oh, Alp, the hards are awful. Hards are absolutely no good. Simple, soft to medium. The only reason you go on the hards is if you had an incident. And even then, Ricky wants the gap to leader, please, Thomas.
Oh, yeah. So, this is the chance now for Big Slater to make a move on Jamie. He's been waiting for this moment the whole race to get the advantage over Jamie with the DRS. Jamie really low on ERS. The same goes on for Big Slater, but he's got much more compared to Jamie. So it should be an easy move for the Rush, who closes in a lot in the braking zone. So this is the biggest opportunity
Jamie
he had so far.
That's going to give him even more of a chance. ERS up into overtake, and this should be an easy move for the Toro Rosso. And he sweeps around the outside and into P3.
Good
the
move.
Irishman on the podium.
Really good move from Big Slater.
Now be towing Jamie about with Foxland a couple of seconds down the road, so big gap emerging from Slater now to the leaders. And once again, I think it's just going to be the Jacob and Varamir show.
Yeah, so hopefully these guys can make it interesting, but it seems like Varamir is just saving ERS, and
he has been the whole time.
Yeah, they are pulling away from
behind.
Big Slater, so yeah, I think from Varamir's point of view, there's no need to overtake Jacob for now. Just save your tires, save your ERS, and just wait till the end of the race, to be fair.
Right, of course, he doesn't have to overtake him. Not yet anyways, he might want to save it for the second stint.
Yeah. Jacob runs ERS mode 4 as well on the straight, so that's quite interesting. He doesn't want Varamir to overtake him, apparently. Well, Varamir is really close now. Is he gonna go for an overtake? I think he will. Jacob faked a little bit that if he was going into the pits. He's not. He stays out. ERS mode 4 for Varamir, takes the inside with the ERS, should be moved on. It is moved on. And that's Varamir up into P1. As Jamie and Albar both into the pits.
Early pit stops for those two. They should be able to make it, but very early compared to some of the ones we saw yesterday.
Where are they gonna come out on track? Are they gonna be in front of Dynamo? Yeah, just in front of Dynamo.
Just gets out in front of Dynamo. And Arba will have to stick behind for a bit.
So this is sort of the time to think about a pit stop. The green symbol is popping up for Varamir, so I think he will be coming in this lap. Same goes on for Jacob.
And Slater.
Fair enough, so Yeah, we
All
probably
the
see these
pit
guys pitting this
windows of
lap.
the front three open.
And yeah, the Racing Point garage is in front of the McLaren garage. Oh, I don't think it will be.
Barrymere is staying out.
Oh, and Jacob as
As is
well.
Jacob.
I would have gone for the undercut maybe.
Slater in.
Later is coming
Make
in.
sure not to get 5 seconds, and he does well. Froxland in as well. Tricky pit entry here.
It is.
It's downhill into the pits, so...
Look at this. Wise boy and Two Spell, sorry to interrupt you, going
Two-Spell
side by
stays
side
there.
into turn 1 and 2. Was gonna win this battle. It's gonna be the Wizard.
Comes out on top. Squeezing Wisey boy. No contact, but using all the space he could. And up into P4 goes the Wizard.
This allowed Racer to catch up as well to this little train Crow in his form.
And I think Charlie has had a little incident with his pit crew. He's on hard.
Ooh, that's not what
He
you want
just
to
feels
see.
so sorry for Charlie now.
And look at this, by the way. Jacob can't keep up with Vermeer. Vermeer is burning off all of his ERS, but it paid off because Jacob is 1.2 seconds behind now.
And I think now is the time for Jacob to pit.
It is
Try and
100%.
get an undercut.
Oh, Racer and Wisey boy.
Varamir coming in. Jacob stays out.
Ooh, surprise move from Jacob. So he wants to make the overcut work. But is it gonna work for the McLaren? Vermeer puts on the mediums. Looks like a solid pit stop. Crowan is in as well.
And Two Spell gonna lead this race. When Jacob eventually pits, Varamir comes out 20 seconds behind Jacob. So Jacob's got some pushing to do if he wants to make it out ahead of Varamir.
Vermeer is behind X47 and he will get DRS. So yeah, Jacob, he needs to push the absolute life out of these tires to make the overcut work, because otherwise Vermeer will fly past him during the pit stop. It's such a shame that there's no DRS anymore after Spoon we are in now. If you are on board with
I
Vermeer.
said that last night, and Jacob stays out again.
Ooh, that could be quite crucial.
Could be, but he obviously thinks his tyres are still good enough.
Ooh, look at
Mate.
Vermeer. He's almost
Right on the
pushing
back,
X47 out of the way. And X47 can do a brilliant job for Jacob to defend this position. Is he gonna do so? Side by side into turn 1. Job done for Vermeer just in front of the Ferrari. And this is very bad for the McLaren, because Vermeer will close in as Jacob picks up 3 seconds. Oh, there's many Robo spinning out in front.
I believe he was in the wall. No, he wasn't. No wing damage for Matty Robbo.
I hope Cookie's not watching.
He's definitely not watching. Jacob. Alp reckons Jacob's waiting for a safety car. He's going to be very lucky to get one.
Could be a good shout though.
Especially now. He has to pit. He has to pit this lap. Surely.
Is he gonna do? Oh, he ran wide into the chicane. Those tires are dead. He's coming in
Yeah,
now,
he's
yeah.
coming in, yeah. Gets it slowed down, done a good job. Varamir won't have DRS from Wisey Boy. I don't think he's gonna need it.
There's
He's not.
Vermeer.
Varamir's gonna take the lead, the net lead of this race, back from Jacob.
There's Vermeer and there's Jacob. And that's a solid gap for Vermeer, knowing
Solid
that Jacob got a
undercut from
3-second time
Varamir,
penalty as well.
A solid undercut from Varamir.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got the Wizard leading a race. You absolutely love to see it.
And he'll be looking for his first ever podium in contest of speed. I know Titchy's been bragging, I think Titchy's got 2 or 3 now, so it'd be nice to see the Wizard get one for himself.
And Racer, once again, as well as last week, is doing a really good job on the alternative strategy.
I hadn't noticed Lewis sneaking up there into P2 after his earlier incident, but
Yeah, he's doing an absolute brilliant job to stay out of trouble and just gaining position from people making mistakes. We saw Dresser making a mistake, we saw Donamo spinning, we saw Mederobo spinning, and that all played into the hands of Racer.
It did, and now Two-Spell coming on to start the 14th lap. Halfway through this race.
This is a multi-21 on your screen. It's Vermeer getting past the Wisey Boy.
Yeah, Wisey Boy knows what he has to do, he's not going to defend that.
And you know what? He is gonna defend that P4. I can tell you that one.
He definitely will be. I imagine Varamir, if they're in a party, they'll be Varamir will be screaming at him. Keep Jacob behind. Because Varamir now needs to build a gap. Jacob is absolutely hunting down Wisey Boy. Gap's dropped a second.
Oh, Jamie! Sorry to interrupt you once again. Coming into Deckner 2, he made a mistake onto the gravel, and now he is under pressure from the Renault of Donamo. He was just behind Big Slade, and I think he looked up, and that made him go into the gravel trap.
Jacob's in the RS range of Wisey Boy already. Gap's come down 2 whole seconds this lap already, and if he wants it, it might even be an overtake into the chicane. I think he might stay behind. I think he's going to wait for the DRS to come into effect.
It should be an easy job done for the McLaren. Wisey Boy puts it up into ERS mode 4. He's definitely gonna defend. He chooses the inside. Jacob needs to go around the outside. And will it be an easy move? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Oh, Wisey Boy defends brilliantly. Jacob will be fuming.
And Jacob's made a mistake, and Wisey Boy's just going to run away with it through the S's.
Vermeer will be very happy to see it.
Jacob under pressure from Wisey Boy. And it'll...
Oh.
Surely not Jacob.
Oh, he was thinking about it.
He certainly did have a think about it. He forced Wisey Boy into a mistake.
Maybe into the happy.
Now is he going to have a look? Into Kobayashi curve.
Ooh, tries to switch back. Come on, lad. Switch
Massive
back.
traction for Wisey Boy around the outside.
Yeah, Wisey Boy is defending for his life, and he's doing a brilliant job, to be fair. I think Vermeer will share the champagne with him.
And Two-Spell is going to lose the lead of this race if he's not careful. Going to lose control of the race on the start-finish straight. If Varamir can get close enough, he's on the fresher rubber. And I think Two-Spell is just far enough away out the Casio triangle.
think he is.
DRS and slipstream in effect.
Yeah, he is. And Wisey boy really be able to hold on.
He's done it again,
He's done it again.
And that'll be a warning for Jacob. Running a bit too wide there. Jacob sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Having a look up the inside through the S's. And all this is just contributing to the near 5-second gap that Varamir's built in just 5 laps from his pit stop, and 3 laps from Jacob's. And once again, Jacob could have a look into the hairpin, into Kobayashi curve. It's going to be a switchback if he does have a look.
No switchback as of yet.
This is, as Mitch says, excellent team play from Wisey boy.
Yeah, 100%. He's doing the best job he can.
And I don't want to use the word insurmountable, but this might be an insurmountable gap for Jacob.
I don't even know what the word means. Oh, that's my English.
Go impress.
Oh. Ferrell's having a look. Stoosville pulls into the pits.
Yeah,
is Racer gonna follow him?
Maybe a bit early. Lewis stays out, which I think is a smart choice.
Oh, lovely helicopter view. Oh, and it disappears. You got to be joking.
Jacob.
On the outside.
He's not gonna get past, is he?
Wisey boy spins.
Gone. They're both off. And Jacob. Did Jacob go off? It looked like he was a bit sideways.
Yeah, he went deep into turn 1.
Ah.
He lost out, I think, maybe 2-3 seconds.
He lost out at least a second there. And Wisey boy, I'd say, is going to be absolutely furious as Arbar's looking to get past him. Through Dagna 1.
Oh, yellow flag, that's a Ferrari, that's Dan, and wing damage.
And Dan's party is going to be over.
Oh, having a terrible race.
As Arbar is going to maybe have a look.
Oh, it's Stoosville and Manny Robbo fighting coming out of the Kobayashi curb. Oh, Manny Robbo, that must have been a corner cut warning. Oh my days. Pedals all over the shop. It's Wisey boy defending from Arbar. Ooh, Arbar touched the back of the racing point. Can't see any wing damage. When Wisey boy pulls in there, those mediums are gone. Those mediums are gone. It's time as well, by the way. Racer put on the softs. Yeah, 100%. They must have felt terrible this lap.
Well, I thought we were going to have another Verstappen and Vettel moment down at Spoon Curve with a Ferrari powered car trying to go up the inside of the Red Bull. But no such thing, fortunately, for the two drivers.
Yeah, such a shame. Yeah, both Ferraris having a disappointing weekend here at Japan. And Racer comes out in P11.
So much quicker than Crowan. Doesn't stick his nose up the inside of Dagna 1.
Yeah, now it's a different way round.
I think he's going to go for it.
Yes.
Oh, he's got to go up the inside of Kobayashi curve. What an overtake from Stoosville.
Yeah, he uses the
from the exit of Dagna 2 to Kobayashi curve, and Stoosville used it perfectly.
Yeah.
To get past Crowan.
Use the tire advantage. Yeah, now it's the different way round. First stint, Crowan was on the softs, Stoosville on the mediums. Now the different way round. Stoosville makes full use of it. Let's see, not any battles going on at the front of the race. Stan picks up 3 seconds for good measure.
Speaking of down in the Ferrari, Stoosville's going to be hunting down his teammate. Dracer in P8, and then it's Big gap to Foxland in P7, but the tyre advantage is going to be massive for the Wizard.
At 1.1 seconds, he will be closing in through the S's rapidly, I think. Yes, he is. He gained 3/10 already.
Coming through Dunlop and into the Degners.
Love the helicopter view. Must have been set.
Power down.
Yeah, which is a shame though, because of the great defending from Wisey Boy. It's Jacob in no man's land now. And Vermeer, if he doesn't make any mistakes, will get a brilliant and very important P1 for him. And yeah, Jacob will be disappointed.
With the fastest lap, I believe, which is Dave's Varamir's at the moment. No, it's Don
Ammo, yeah.
No, only the 7 points. Jacob will remain in the lead of the championship by 2 points as it stands. And Tuchbel's going to look to chase down Dracer down the back straight, or the main straight. And he's up the inside, bit of contact. Dracer runs wide. It's tough but fair racing between the Red Bull and the Ferrari.
And it's Tuchbel from P12 now up into P8. Brilliant job from the Red Bull.
Although I don't think he's going to make a move into the podium positions. Which, another week without a Tuchbel podium, another week Tuchbel remains contest of speeds Nico Hulkenberg.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the battle further down the grid. We got the battle for P13 into this race between Matrix and Medi Robo. Let's give those guys a little bit of TV time as well. Because I think Medi Robo is gonna have a look into the Kobayashi curve. No, he's not.
But he will have the traction advantage. Matrix on very old hards. Hards aren't the tyre you want to be on, as Matty dips a tyre, his front right tyre, into the grass. He's gonna, nearly had a look on the exit of Spoon, as they'll come down towards 130R. Matty is in hot lap mode. Matrix in overtake to defend.
And Matrix still on those hard tyres.
You can say what you want about the strategy, but Matrix has managed to pull this off quite well, considering the situation he was in.
Yeah, fair enough, 100%.
Have a look now. And I think this will be move done for Matty.
Well, as you say that.
It's alongside, yeah, he's got it done.
Yeah, Matrix tried to hold on around the outside, but it's not gonna work on 19 lap old hard tires. Medi Robo makes the move stick for P13. Good job.
The last 2 laps, Tuchbel has gained at least 2 seconds on Foxland. He'll be looking to get the move done sometime within the next couple of laps.
Here we have a possible overtake for Lewis, Racer 001 now, because he is within a second of Dressay. Dressay just got overtaken by Tuchbel on fresh soft tires, and now it's the Mercedes behind him who wants to get past as well. Look at this, is Lewis already gonna go for a move? Yes, he is. He is not waiting longer than it should be. And that's...
Who wants to wait to make a move?
Yeah, Lewis just doesn't care about DRS.
No problem for Lewis.
But it's gonna hurt him now, I think. Is it gonna be dressed around the outside? No, it's not.
Moves don't happen round the outside into turn 1. As we've seen quite a few times during this race. And Tuchbel has rather stalled his advance on Foxland. As I say that, he gains a 10th through the S's.
Yeah, always gets the karma straight at you as a commentator. It will be key now for Dressé to hold on to Racer if he can, to maybe close up to 2-spell as well, but at least to stay away from Crowan, because Crowan is really close as well. Oh, we almost lost it coming out of Kobayashi curve. Those mediums are not feeling all too well, I guess. And this is sort of the time now where the softs are slowly starting to wear out and sort of the pace is getting equal as Vermeer puts in the fast lap on the mediums. Oh, Matrix.
On the exit of Kobayashi curve.
What happened there?
Safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car.
We'll see now as I go on board with Dan what happened. He completely lost it, and that's a car into the wall. And how is that not a safety car?
Come on, Codemasters.
We will never.
We asked for a safety car update, we get one. Still doesn't work.
Yeah, nothing works for tier 2. The red lights don't work, quali time doesn't work, safety cars don't work. It's a broken tier, it seems like, or it's just my game just not wanting to work. Oh, Dressé is not wanting to stay on track.
2-spell just slowly starting to gain a bit, aren't they? Foxlands.
Let's see, yeah, with that mistake from Dressé, it allowed Crowan to, I just wanted to say, close in within a second. Because I wanted to say that he went outside that 1 second window. I think he is not close enough to get the DRS. No, he won't. Which is a shame for the Alfa Romeo. And besides this short battle, as you can call it maybe, everyone is spread out on track, unfortunately. Not big gaps, but not big enough to see overtakes, which is a shame.
It is a shame, great shame, but it's looking like, unless 2-spell can bring the gap down, this might be the finishing order.
Yeah, you never know, because I think 2-spell doesn't have any penalties as usual. So maybe he can gain places because of that.
Maybe he can. I will check the penalty situation. Foxland has a penalty, 2-spell has disrespected the House of Riley and has a warning.
Oh.
Arbar has a penalty. Jamie is penalty free. Donnell are also penalty free. Slater has 1 and Jacob has 1. We already know Varamir's clean, he usually is.
Yeah, he's quick and clean, which seems like to be the key to win a championship. Maybe it's gonna get interesting for P3. Dynamo is 1.7 seconds behind, so I don't think we will see anything special happening there.
We do love tier 2, Mitch, but it does get a bit boring when the race starts to stagnate towards the end.
Yeah, we saw this at Mexico as well.
This
Ooh,
just
sorry.
slows down. And I believe, if I'm right, yeah, Charlie just got that penalty from cutting the Casio triangle. So
2 laps to go for Faramir. See, oh, Jacob takes fastest lap. Could be crucial.
and
One
he's
extra
really
point.
pushing to that. Jacob under fuel and no ERS.
He gave it everything, and in a really good time as well. I think this is the time for Faramir to save up some ERS and fuel as well.
And Jacob,
Oh, he is
for the
pushing now.
sake of 2 championship points, he's done well there.
He's done really well. Really
To
smart
get the
move.
fastest lap of Faramir on 13 lap old mediums.
Yeah, you take a risk of losing the car because of the less grip you have, but it turned out to be a good move, and this could be crucial at the end, because imagine losing out on one single point. Then these are the kind of key scenarios to really have won or lose it, and I think we see Vermeer potentially taking the fastest lap back because he is pushing. He kept in ERS mode 5 for sector 1 and sector 2. He's in ERS mode 4 now, and he's 3/10 up on his time. Will it be enough? Let's see.
Not going to be enough.
Nope. On 130.7. 2/10 off. And I think that's it. He's in ERS mode 0. Yeah, he can't push anymore. So that's the fastest lap for Jacob if nothing happens. But we've got Matty Robbo on fresh, soft tires.
Yeah, he's not going to get a fastest lap. He won't get the chance, I don't think. But
No, because they're on lap
Valiant
27.
effort.
Nope, he won't got chance. He won't get the chance. That's a shame. So Jacob picks up 3 seconds, a good measure, and is that gonna be crucial for his P2? Because of his 6 seconds now. Did Slater have any penalties? Let's see, 2 spells maybe gonna go for a move on the inside of Volksland, but first of all we got to see how Vermeer is gonna cross the line. Vermeer takes P1 for the Japanese Grand Prix. Brilliant job from the Welshman in the racing point. Really well done to him. Jacob takes P2, but will it be enough to defend from Slater? It is, and Donamo takes P3 from Slater. Jamie stays P5. Arbar P6. And Volksland the 2-spell, as 2-spell takes P7, as we know him. Racer P9, Dresse will be disappointed. P10, as Crowan takes his final point. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Good enough for Crowan. Wisey Boy takes P12. And Matty Robbo overtook Dan into the Kobayashi curve. So he's in P13 now. But it won't
Matty's
get him
pushing
any
for fastest
points.
lap. Matty's trying to take the point from Jacob.
Is he gonna do so? I think he will. But didn't we? Huh?
I think he might, as he comes down towards the line.
Yeah, he takes it.
He takes it by
Oh, crucial.
0.02 of a second.
Oh, Jacob will be gutted about that one. And Vermeer will be cheering now. 100%.
Brings the gap down to 2 points, thanks to Matty Robbo.
Yeah, we will not have any interviews for tonight's stream because I feel absolutely terrible. If you don't care about football, you don't know what I mean, but my team just lost. We're in the relegation zone and I feel absolutely terrible about it. So I'm sorry. You can blame me, you can be angry about me because, yeah.
It's alright, mate. It's understandable. It's not just a game.
No, it's not. It definitely isn't. And I feel absolutely terrible about it. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But this is gonna be tonight's Tier 2 stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Tier 1 race. And make sure you tune in Thursday for the American Tier Pure Blades. Thank you for joining me once again. It was a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure, mate.
And I hope to see you guys back next week. Thank you for tuning in and goodbye.